Open the curtains, lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Oh, the book is strange, like clockwork orange. Keep your eyes buttered till the end. Which you are going to be. Inside the mirror, do you see someone else in your body? Transforming one hand, two hand, three hand, turn around, say like a doggy till I finish my beat. Cut it off, cut down your nose. All my silver loyalty is gonna get you killed. You make robot or convenient theories for the puppets on TV. There is comfort in the streets if you're gonna control me. At least make it interesting theatrically. When does it hit for me? Think I am done with everything. Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out one line, two lines, three lines. Connect our hands when I no longer can live on knowledge alone. You gave me strength, hopeful curiosity. You're still happy, answers left for my discovery. What's the color of the electric sheep you see? And if you love me, can you love your everything too for me?
Hello, and welcome back to hell. Alright. I have not grinded, I have not done anything since last time. I try not to think about the game, if I'm being honest with you. And I really thought about taking a break, but I just took a break the week prior, so I figured, I know you guys really like this, and I think I like it as well, just anyway. What are you talking about, Insane Gex, Yomu? I don't know what you're talking about. Welcome back, everyone. What do you mean, Insane Gex? Did I accidentally put a filter on this? Hang on, let me check something. No. Insane Gex? What the, whoa. Okay. I'm just gonna see if Unga Bunga will still work. So how about we first of all position the screen like this. Is this another thing where I need to do them all in one fell swoop? Or am I good to just do one or two of them tonight? What do you guys think? I'm gonna see if Unga Bunga, the 4 decks that I used last time, will work. If they won't, then we'll take like 20-30 minutes. We'll sit here together and think up some new decks. So that's my plan for tonight anyway. Left to right is the recommended order. Okay. Oh, let's see where this takes us. I try to leave at least 2 books, just in case, and we'll do that now. And now we're aliens up in here. Hang on. I don't remember the guy's name. Okay, now that I'm actually looking at him, this is not at all who this is. The villain from Buzz Lightyear? Well, in universe, his villain or whatever. I don't really remember if he shows up in Toy Story. He probably does. Anyway, the slightly opaque art you showed during the. What are you talking about, Yomu? Let's see. I don't think Philip or Lovetown gave any must-have cards for Blunt, so guess I should still sweep. Okay. Oh shit! Really? Sweepers. Do these numbers actually mean anything? Hey, Matt.
이럴 줄 알았어. 청소부들의 말은 통역사가 없으면 알아들을 수가 없다니까.
기다려. 저들이 말하는 게 언어의 형식을 갖췄다면
뭐? 저 정도 문장만으로 언어 단위의 해석이 가능하다고?
They get lore and shit. Nice. Right back at you, Matt. Right back at you. I have measures ready just in case, though. Anyway.
나니까 가능한 거야.
이곳의 밤은 더 이상 우리만의 시간이 아니게 되어가고 있습니다.
Are these like a part of a bigger organization, by the way? Like, I know people fear these, but do we know where they come from? I thought these were like mostly shrouded in mystery.
압니다. 밤중에 가족이 제대로 식사할 수 있는 곳이
최근 엘사 둥지에서 식사를 하는 가족은 안개 때문에 제대로 앞을 보기 힘들다고 합니다. 길을 잃고 나오지 못하는 가족도 있다고 들었습니다.
Families, huh?
어머니에게 말씀드리지.
어머니께서 아시면 분명 검지와 큰 다툼을 각오할 겁니다. 아직은 가족의 피를 감수할 만큼 상황이 확실하지 않습니다.
만약 검지가 정말 등을 돌렸고 어머니가 그 사실을 늦게 하신다면 많은 가족은 굶주리다 천천히 죽을 겁니다.
Can't you fuckers just grow some vegetables or something? Must everything boil down to this?
먹을 게 적어지면 어머니도 가족을 들리기 힘드십니다.
우리 모두 저마다의 집과 가족, 그리고 아이들이 있습니다. 아무것도 하지 말자는 게 아닙니다. 조금만 더 신중하자는 겁니다.
버러지 같은 사육제가 일주일 전에 우리 형제의 집에 쳐들어와서 가족을 먹어치운 것 알지 않습니까?
Oh, Jesus.
5일 전에는 동생의 집에서 늑대의 시간이 찾아와 두 가족이 처참히 죽었습니다.
How do I pronounce that? Also, is that... What was the badass dog lady from like 2 streams ago?
3일 전에는 검지의 대행자가 이웃들을 갈기갈기 헤쳐놓지 않았습니까?
Hang on, what was that? Okay.
2일 전에는 인형사가 제 아이들을 데려갔습니다. 게다가 어제는
압니다. 심지어 모두 밤의 시간에 일어난 것임을 압니다.
Honestly, Homeboy's got the least aura. When they didn't immediately show this still, I thought they were gonna, like, you know, really hit you with it. I know he has, like, a sweeper cut in half here, and I guess he is, like, taking it apart string by string, but nah, bro. He thinks he's part of the group. He's not.
예전 같지 않다는 것도 압니다.
Lord Dulu would be the best approximation off the top of my head. Lord Dulu. Okay, thank you. They require poor fools walking around the back streets for food. Veggies are out of the... Why the fuck not? Can't we just make a singularity that makes... The fuck, dude, it could be like a flavorless paste. Whatever.
어머니도 아실 겁니다. 우리의 복음
그렇다면
일이 더 커질수록 우리의 집이 적어지는 겁니다. 검지와 완전한 다툼에 돌입한다면 우리 시간은 더 없어지는 겁니다.
어떻게 해결한다는 겁니까?
도서관입니다. 우리는 도서관으로 가야 합니다. 엄지와 검지 부하들의 책이 도서관에 있음을 저는 압니다.
Ah, right. Sayo? The Kurokumo executives from last time. I don't even know if they were executives, actually. Maybe captains.
초대장을 받은 겁니까?
그렇습니다. 검지가 우리 어머니와 가족을 쳐버린 건지 확인할 수 있는 겁니다. 더불어 엘사에서 식사를 하는 가족의 고민을 해결해 줄 수도 있을 겁니다.
그 사실을 알아도
I'm less interested now if this makes any sense. I think these guys would have had more aura if it was literally just numbers, 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 numbers. Incomprehensible actions. Now that they're talking about families and mother and all this crap, it's like, the mystique's kind of gone. I don't know if I'm the only one feeling that right now.
삼촌의 뜻은 알겠습니다.
이웃들을 부르도록 합시다. 함께 도서관으로 떠나기 전 아이들에게는 집의 문을 꼭 잠궈두도록 일러둡시다.
I cannot imagine a child version of any of these.
우리의 어머니, 이웃, 가족, 아이는 우리 부모들의 손으로 지키도록 합시다.
와, 정말 청소부들이 오는 거야?
Their books might renew your interest. Would highly recommend reading them. Okay, maybe we can do that tonight. I don't really feel up for doing too much. I will just lay it bare for you fellas after last stream. If I were playing this off-air, I would have probably dropped the game then. But I feel like it's my duty now to see this through to the end, and I do still like the gameplay, so we're gonna stick with it. I may need breaks here and there, but I'm trying, you know. I hope to convey that properly. I'm trying. Just, you know, if I don't seem as enthused as before, you know why now.
청소부들이 밤이 아닐 때 목적성을 띠고 어디론가 향한다고? 저렇게 유창하게 대화를 하며?
재밌네. 난 좀 더 천박할 거라 생각했어.
내가 통역사를 구해서 대화를 해본 적 있는데 그땐 무슨 단어 단위로만 말할 수 있는 줄 알았거든. 근데 저 정도로 완성한 문장을 말할 줄이야. 자기들끼린 저렇게 활발하게 이야기까지. 비싼 돈 주고 맡겼는데 완전 엉터리 바가지 통역사였단 거네.
그래서 저 청소부라는 건 모두 가족 관계인 거야?
자기들 간의 유대를 쌓기 위해 적당히 상징적인 단어로 부르는 거겠지. 저들도 실제 혈연으로 이어진 건 아닐 거야.
예전에 외곽과 뒷골목의 아이를 납치한다고 들었어.
청소부는 너무 깊게 파고들지 않는 게 좋을 거야. 뒷골목뿐만 아니라 외곽까지 청소부들이 퍼져 있으니까.
이웃 여러분, 이곳이 도서관입니다. 뒷골목의 쓰레기들이 최근 시끄럽게 떠들어대던 그
우리도 도서관에 올 줄은.
환영합니다.
안녕하십니까? 당신은 가족입니까?
Are you also a weird robot thing?
가족일 리가 있겠어요?
하지만 가족의 말을
가족들끼리는 이야기할 수 있습니다.
How does that work? Also, I didn't really notice it before, but I love when... Look, there's a lot of real estate on the back for character designs. You could put wings there, you could put arms there, spikes, fucking Tesla coils, and in this case, tubes full of, I don't know, blood? I'm not sure what's going on here. I didn't mention it earlier, but I hope we get a layered armor of this guy. It's pretty sick.
요즘에는 손님들의 눈높이에 맞게 이야기하려고 해서요.
감탄했습니다. 놀랐습니다. 이웃님들 보십시오. 도서관은 어느 곳과도 다릅니다.
I like to imagine that Angela just completely unhinges her jaw, the top of her head lolls back, and swooper noises come out of her neck. Oh, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't like that mental image.
지금까지 가족이 아닌 자와 제대로 이야기해 본 적이 없습니다.
가족.
No, it's fine, Alonso. Don't worry about it.
그만할래?
It was funny. It is a character, therefore she has a book. Ah, okay. Double from Skullgirls. I could kind of see that, just less amorphous.
중요합니다. 가족은
Don't rile them up. I'm the one that has to fight them, you damn clanker.
죄송합니다. 우리는 그저 이곳에 있는 책을 얻으러 왔습니다. 그리고 이 둥지를 감싸고 있는 안개도 말입니다.
책을 본다면 알 수 있겠지?
그렇습니다. 얻고자 하는 책만 얻는다면 끝입니다. 만족할
They are
겁니다.
surprisingly civil right now. I don't think Indigo Noon was ever this nice to me.
좋아. 당신의 책을 찾을.
Alright, I'm assuming it's... Oh, wow. Really? They're already outnumbering me. Vertical difficulty spike, huh? Object the art pages? Oh, I see the game's cheating again. Also, what am I looking at? One coster that restores 2 light and recovers HP on hit with a blue dice at the end of it. Extract fuel. Ugh. Night in the back streets. Oh, shit. Two floors, 3 acts. Wow. Okay. I wonder if I should send in Keter first. We're outnumbered, though. I'm just worried that the 3 fights is like too much attrition for Yesad's floor. We'll try it anyway. If we fail, I have another set of books. Okay. Do any of you guys speak Clanker? What is 33-1973? Is that a birthday? Single use, on use, gain persistence for 4 scenes. Persistence. Oh, well, single use. Pages exhausted on use. Exhausted pages are removed from play until the end of the act. Persistent. Upon taking lethal damage, 80% chance to revive with some HP. This chance is halved each time the character revives. Wow. That's only a 2-coster, by the way, with decent numbers on it. Maybe my reference for decent numbers isn't exactly decent numbers anymore. On use, all offensive die of this page gain on hit recover 2 HP. Huh. Oh, Sweeper's exclusive page. Can only be set in the decks of Sweeper's key pages. I wonder if that includes, like, me getting their armor. Interesting. 27, 38, 24, 23. And it's not a one-time use, actually, but the last one has on hit. If the natural die rolls a 3, recycle this die up to 6 times? Bro. Also, they have liquefied flesh, defense dice power +1, and corpse cleanup. Whenever another character dies, recover 20% max HP until the end of the scene. Wow. Should I just burn them down individually then? Because if I weaken them all and then kill, whatever's left is going to get 20%, 40%, 60%. I think we just got to hard burn them down. Okay. Is only for actual equipped key pages. Does not include projections. Understandable. I was just worried it was like only for the NPCs. I see less things to sweep in the street than in the streets. Our work is to sweep. I see... Oh, no, it's the same thing. All is for Mother and our family. Does anyone have, Let's sweep them all in a big swipe like swoosh. I don't think Fantel's using the word sweep intentionally there. I was hoping they would have actual dialogue like, oh, fuck, what do you mean it's the sweepers? I thought everyone was internally afraid of these things. Anyway, let me turn on my numbers. I mean, we do have speed die on them, so even though there's 5 of them, I have 8 attacks on me. Now, if we draw 0 and 1 costers as the thing, are they programmed to always have 1973 on them? Because they're using that right off the bat. Obliterate them. Gotcha. 3837. 526. Okay, well, let's start with the ones that I just cannot physically redirect. 3837. That's not gonna beat it. That could beat that. And this is going over to Yesod. These are not good numbers. Like, maybe that'll be fine. And they're all doing this 3837 attack, yeah. Oh, this gives back light? Hell yeah, that gives back light. Do you have a 0 cost on you? No. Yesod does have a 0 cost, so... I need to designate one that I'm just gonna kill. I think they just got lucky on their draws. I mean, there's around 1,000 less sweepers than what would normally see. Excuse me? Are they normally a horde? Because I've only ever seen them in pods of like 6 to 8 in LobCorp. Okay, who is just gonna die? I think they're all functionally the same. Yeah, 73-32. Weak to Pierce, you know, which... Let's see how that goes. Oh, no, we can't redirect that. We'll redirect one of these. I'll do this, and actually I should do it the other way around. We'll burn down this one here in the front. I'll save Indiscriminate Shot for the very end. We can try to weaken 2 of them. We'll go these 2 right here. The fact that they all have this persistence buff right off the bat is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Are there any that's one that I can't... That's one that I can't, redirect. Nobody rolled a 6. Well, Fantel... I mean, is it gonna clap? Or is that aimed at the 2? That's aimed at the 2. Well, I just can't redirect it, so sorry, you're out of luck there. Okay, let's do it. Oh, wait. Wait, they're kind of mooks. They ain't scary for being physically strong, surprisingly. I was using my head there for a bit, but I think we're actually just gonna straight up kill that guy without even meaning to. Just one off of that dodge. Oh, and we get the light refunded? You love to see it. This guy's staggered. He didn't die in res, right? I don't think so. The reason Yukari did so well is that the sweepers are fatal to Pierce. Ah, okay. In that case, do that. I can't redirect its attack. And we all rolled pretty low. Hang on. Fantel, you got any cut? And actually, what are they even doing? 6 to 9, 5 to 9. All dice the user plays lose 2 power for this scene. So that happened now? As soon as the turn started with this in its hand? Is that right? Ooh, scary. 2-7, 3-8, 2-4, 2-3. Yeah, the number will be lowered once you start the actual fighting. Okay, well, they're not quite as scary as I was expecting. I have a 5 right here. Is there any one of them that's attacking someone multiple times that I may want to redirect? I can't redirect a 6. But I could do this. Honestly, it's probably going to stagger that guy. You have a zero coster? You don't have a zero coster, damn. Brawl is going to be... It could be any of these cards, so that seems kind of like a waste, right? I think if I had less things in my hand, so... It is what it is, man. This at least gives someone else strength. Twice. This is going over here to Yesod. Actually, I can probably just stagger him with this, no? Like, if I break this and hit him with, like a max roll of 18, that's a stagger. And he has enough left over. Hopefully enough to kill that guy. They're scary because there's a metric fuckload of them. Okay. We do that. And then there's not enough left over for anything else. That's currently aimed over there. Sorry, there's so many arrows that it's a little hard to keep track. This guy is also attacking her. That dice, specifically. Well... yeah, well... Ah, one away from the stagger! That did not kill. Ouch. Rhythm's pretty free, no? Yeah, I'd say this is pretty free. Who has the most health and is likely to live? Sure. The fact that this guy didn't die is a little annoying. I wonder how the res works. If they get to come back and attack that turn, or if they just die and then come back next turn. How can I see their buffs, by the way? This, right? Persistence? 80% chance to revive with some HP. Okay. Alright. Do you just have like a one cost? She needs some lower cost cards. Crack of Dawn's pretty good though. This guy is staggered no matter what hits him. So we'll hit him with like a... No, because then she's out of light! And I can't redirect a 5. Okay, what are you attacking then? Sure. Same thing, that should stagger. I did what I didn't want to do earlier, where they're all pretty weak, so they're gonna heal when one of their homeboys dies. If you can hear this, please let me know. My OBS is going all over the place. Can you see this? I'm having OBS issues. We're back? Okay. Sorry about that. Stream just dipped. Refresh. We'll just go with this. Sure, we'll put it on that guy. Sky Killing Cut's good, right? 1 to 5, but if you lose, the next one gets 2 power, so that becomes like a 5-11. Crazy. I think I'm back. Connectivity issues again. Okay, it says I'm live. We're gonna continue. There is this attack, but it should get staggered, I think. OBS stop fucking up for 5 seconds. On the back end over here, there's not a whole lot I can do. Sorry, fellas. I'll keep going, at least for this invitation. And then maybe we'll have to cancel. We'll see. Figure of speech, you fucking stupid software. Yeah. Okay, so are these good ones? Lose the minimum value of all die by 1, raise the maximum value by 3. Sure. Who do you think has the best blunt attacks? We'll go with her again. Only this one has its persistence. 2 of them are staggered this turn, though, for what it's worth. Not a theme I'm used to hearing. Oh, hey, am I not guaranteed Brawl here? Does anyone have a lot of health? Oh, this one over here. Hang on, I'll do that, and then we'll do Brawl, right? Because it's going to be guaranteed to have that many hits. This should probably stagger it. And in fact, it's probably going to kill. They all rolled so high, dude. What the hell? Yeah, there's that stagger. It's almost killed again. Gets his free hit. Ow. There's a stagger. Bam! We still have some more fuel. Oh, right, they do heal when their friends die. If we just match their attacks, I think we'll be fine. Like, that'll outright beat that guy, no problem. Flaming Bat can honestly probably eat all of the blue die on that. See what that does, and then there. I think this guy refreshed his persistence without me realizing. Alright. Ooh, wow. He lived. I may have redirected an attack that I didn't mean to. Ooh. That was on a 0 coster. Gain 1 to 2 haste and deal 2 to 7 damage. Can I see my current light levels? No. Also, it's just generic books, right? Yeah. Sure. Oh, speed has fixed that one. give it a yes, Odd. The brawl did absolutely nothing. Wait, because I had no cards in hand, did it do nothing? Oh my god. Oh. The revelation was so shocking, it yanked my headphones off. Okay. Who has the most health? You're not gonna have any health anymore after this. This dude can redirect it and finish him off. She's out of cards after that, though. I think Flaming Bat's the way to go there. And then she's out of light. He's out of cards. She's out of cards. That's what I like to see, thank you. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. I thought Brawl could copy itself if you had another copy. It looked like it did look like it did nothing. Okay, these guys gotta die. Whoever doesn't have persistence is dying this turn. Oh! It finally happened! We see what happens when a gunner is completely out of cards. Hikari is completely out of cards. Fantel's getting there. Surprisingly, they're not going after Schnee. Wow, I only have 2 attacks this turn. And I cannot let that one go unmatched. That's really bad. She's probably gonna get staggered from that. This might be a wipe. We'll kill these two. Not good. Oh! He got a ton of free attacks for rolling a 3 at the end there, right? That's that card where if they roll a natural 3 at the end, they... Wow. If they roll a natural 3 at the end, then it keeps rolling. IDK Brawl is a stupid page, and I only concern myself with Unga Bunga use of other page dice. But Yomu does not concern themselves with the Brawl page things. Well, I think this is already fucked. Remind me, if I were to accidentally hit Alt and F4, I would be fine. I would get to keep my book, one might say. Because this situation's fucked. I have never used Brawl ever. Really? It seemed really cool. Maybe I'll have to rethink its slot on the deck then. Oh no! What happened? The game crashed. How could this happen? I'm gonna relaunch the game. Is it cheaty? I think so, but come on. Normally, I like to never cheat in games, but also might be a good time to reboot OBS. I don't think that would fix it, is the thing. I used Malk for a long time, so Malkuth? I desperately want them to stop showing this loading screen. Maybe they'll replace it with sweepers when I clear this. I think I need to go with my original strategy. Sorry for skipping this, but we're skipping it. It hasn't happened since then, so let's hope that was just my internet hiccuping. Hicking up. Yeah. My apologies again. I'm sure it was the least entertaining stream I've done so far. It was just kind of me punching my desk in silence. Alright. I'm gonna try it one more time. I think I need to make use of Yukari to stagger something, then just immediately rush that one down. While we still have cards in hand. Okay. Did they all start with their res? Alonso. I think they're programmed to start with their res. I'm just gonna start taking them down. Taking a single instance of 3 to 8 isn't that bad. We will use this turn to just wail on them. In fact, actually, this right here might be overkill. Oh, but that's an attack I can't redirect. In that case, we'll do this. Not good, Matt. There's a lot of them, and they keep reviving. They have, like, how many copies of it in their deck? Don't they have, like... I thought they had 2. I need all that brain power to remember FF12 weapon damage calculations. Kill them faster. I'm on it, Jenko. What am I attacking with here? Scratch that, sure. This will give back a light. But then it redirects the attack to that, so we'll position it like this. Everyone started with, like, really good damaging cards. In fact, I say we maybe even keep some of them. Peak, the game is the issue, not me. Just kill them faster. Oh, that's what I wanted, man. Atta girl, Yukari. That's almost a stagger with one scratch to that. I really wanted that to kill. Nice! Okay. Now, the rest of them are going to heal, but I think we have one stagger still? Yeah, we have one stagger still. Meaning we'll send Yukari to stagger another one of them. Never mind. Fuck. Oh, I was playing Urgent. Okay. Understandable. Oh, has anyone read a stream LobCorp thread about someone complaining about Schadenfreude? Huh? Sorry, my brain is elsewhere tonight. Okay. While this thing is staggered, we should kill it, but we don't have any way of redirecting attacks right now. Admittedly, this isn't that bad. Oh, it is bad in the sense. Oh, it happened. Ah, shucks. Hey, my OBS turned yellow for a second. Do you guys still hear me? Oh, shit was a gold mine, dude. Right. I remember Schadenfreude. It fixed? Okay. Thank you. That's hopeful. I don't think that's enough to stun. We have one guaranteed dead and one stunned right now. And she's out of actions. 273834. Maybe I'll get lucky and this unperturbed, like, what's the term? I keep using unperturbed, but that's not it. Unopposed card will stun him. Even if he is fatal to it, though, I just don't think that's enough damage. I did not hit the guy that was staggered that whole time. Almost! Hang on. No, just barely. Not cool. I may have caused another thing with Wonder Lab in that thread, not sure. Excuse me? That's the comic. What do you mean you may have caused something? We're gonna do Rhythm, because it's just kind of free, no? Fantal has almost max HP, so we'll go with her. Oh, they gotta stagger off. I can redirect those attacks, though. Do you have a good card to attack with here? Alright, I'm gonna 50-50 this shit. We're gonna use Brawl, and then it's either gonna be Red Note's attack die or Brawl attack die. Bullseye will stun immediately. This should beat and maybe stun. Get a kill there. Okay. There's that stagger. Bam! Hey, we got the Brawl. Which means we equaled, like, the amount of hits there, which was quite nice. 4 on my card, 4 on his. Damn. Oh, some guy said something in replying to someone named Wonderlab fan about it being non-canon and such, and I replied back with a remark along with the other person. Okay. Do this, and I will give it to Fantal. We have 2 staggered this turn, which is beneficial. We have decent health, not counting Yesod. Conveniently, this should hopefully stagger him. They all have 1 instance of their res, which is annoying. If I wait 1 turn, this guy back here shouldn't have it anymore, but he could also refresh it, so maybe that's not ideal, and I should just try to get the kill now. Whatever. I'm not gonna think anymore. I'm just gonna Unga Bunga. Why was I even thinking in the first place? I don't even know how speed works if we're all the same speed value. Unideal. I'm not sure if he rezzed there or not. Good stagger. That's a lot of burn. They're so annoying. The Heathcliff strategy, I don't think. Yeah. I mean, we do have some cards with bats on him. He had a bat, right? Or was it just a stick? I know in his ego skill thing, he is hitting people with a body bag, which has an aura to it, actually. Are thus aware of somewhat hard-to-see art in the middle of the screen? No! You know what? I did not. And it's the crazy setting it is. You know what happened there is I accidentally hit spacebar while OBS was still selected, so it undid the last thing I did. Or reselected the unhiding of that, I guess. Anyway, we have 1 stagger. This one's doing a 5. But he's got 7 health. If you can just beat him outright. Fuck. Probably fine there. This one's attacking with 6. But he's only got 2 health. In fact, I'm pretty sure he just dies to burn. So Brawl can't copy itself, right? Or was that just a freak accident? I'll wait and see if I can get a better card. Not good. Ah, not good, man. Okay, finally another kill. Now that thing should have died to burn just now.
Burn to the ground!
Exactly. Offensive dice gain power against enemies with slower speed. That's kind of free. This is the exact opposite. Someone should have this. Go with Schnee back there. Alright. It's not that bad of a situation right now. In fact, this may even kill. We want to lose that first die. And then I'll test the waters again here. If nothing happens, well then we know that that can't copy itself. And actually, never mind, because I don't want Yesod to get attacked while he's stunned. Crack of Dawn. How much health you got? 7? Sure. With no cards, it should be blank. Okay. In that case, we'll just undo that. Never mind, I have to do it anyway. The stage 5 boss does not concern themselves with what all-around helper pages think. Okay, that was a res popping off, I'm pretty sure. Good stagger. He refreshed his res, though. Very annoying. There's another guaranteed kill. I need another floor with 4 units with built decks, because I just don't... I don't see us making it to the next fight with enough health. As it is right now. Especially when they keep rezzing themselves. Very annoying. Redirect that. Redirect that. Yukari's out of cards. Two health left on that one. Just lay in unopposed? What do you mean? Oh, I thought you did have another brawl too. Oh, I was confused earlier. I thought you did have another copy. Alright. I had used it the turn prior, so I understand the confusion. Oh, didn't work. Is it not P plus spacebar? Is it not P plus? Oh, I lose my fucking. Oh. It's not in my. Oh no. Okay. Maybe everyone just ran out of cards somehow. I mean, yes, Odd's dead. All right. I think it's obvious. I need to rethink some things. Okay. Loading the game back up. I don't even know what to do, if I'm being honest. Because while these couple of decks are just blunt damage good, and there's not much more strategy to it than that, like, what else could I make right now? I guess Bleed's an option. Bleed would be hurting them. P plus enter gives 0 shits about making sure enemy attacks are clashed. Okay. Sure, Alonso. I'm all ears. No, we will not be opening the curtains. What floors do I even have 4 units on? A lot of them, actually. I think this floor did have bleed stuff, but it has. I haven't touched these cards in like weeks, months even. No 4th on NetSec. There is 4, yeah. Just there's no thoughts whatsoever. There's no cards. There's no key pages. There's no nothing. With space does not concern itself with what clashes think. Try taking NetZack with Pierce decks. If you got Oscar from Philip fight, that's a really good Pierce key page along with the mains. Sure. I'm pretty sure I grinded that fight a couple of times, so we can work something out here. Oh yeah, I get what you mean now, because they're weak to Pierce, so it would be double good. When I did sweepers, I just used the gun tech. I'm running out of cards, man, because they keep rezzing. It's fucked up. Well, I'll build a NetZack deck, sure. 5 to 10 stagger damage to all enemies. All allies recover 5 to 10 stagger res. That's fine. On the successful Pierce attack, reduce the max stagger resist of the target by 5% up to 50%. Wow. On a one-sided attack, inflict 1 feeble and disarm next turn at a 50% chance. The likelihood increases by 10% for each successful attack. 3 times per engagement, excludes mass attacks. At the start of each scene, 3 random pages in hand gain the Pebble effect, excludes on-play pages. Recover 3 to 7 HP upon using pages with Pebble, lose 1 3 HP upon using pages without Pebble. Dice power +1. On death, all characters take 50% of this character's max HP as damage. Yikes. But, I mean, dice power +1. For 3 scenes, all allies recover 10% of their max HP at the start of the scene. Max 12. Only for 3 scenes, huh? On a successful Pierce attack, inflict 1 thrill to the target. Against targets with 3+ thrill, deal 2 to 7 bonus damage and stagger damage. Then remove all stacks of thrill. Dice power +1, reduce max stagger resist by 50%. When hit, recover 2 to 4 stagger resist if the character isn't staggered. Okay, that's free. Alright, let's do this. In a game where die slower than the other guys, the name of the game, 3 turns for a max of 36 HP is big. Yeah. Okay. Key pages. Oscars is currently attributed in someone else's key page. If I had to take a guess, probably you. Yep, I'll be taking that back. Thank you. We'll be giving it to NetZack. Honestly, I normally don't like changing the layered armor on the librarians, because it's a unique outfit and it looks really good, but... Damn, that has some aura. That's not bad. Click the chain link in the corner of the page. Okay. We'll figure out what to do now. I'm not going to worry with attributions other than like some simple stuff, I think. Let's see. Pierce dice power +1, Pierce stagger +1, Pierce damage +1. Upon taking a lethal blow, reduce all incoming damage, including when activated this passive by 25 for the scene. Activates once per act. Speed dice slot +1. Okay. It lets you unattribute without tracking down what key page it's on. Okay. Let me look at the combat pages. Give me Pierce. 241515. It's a lot of attacks, and if the name of the game is number of Pierce attacks to lower their resistances and to... I forget what the other effect was, but there was another one for landing Pierce attacks. That's not bad for a zero coster. In fact, I think at least one. Pierre and or Jack might be good for this fight, yeah. Put Nedzak in the Sio projection? No. No. I refuse. Maybe Malkuth or Hod or Gebra. I think she'd kill me for that one, though. This one's also not bad. Well, actually, I guess. Never mind. I was gonna say it's not bad because you get back 1 light. Definitely not a Rats card. Netsack goes on the maid outfits instead. No. Yomu, that's not what we do around here. Netsack goes on the maid outfits. No. Let him have this, okay? He looks cool. He looks really cool, though, no? Okay, what are we looking for here? 1524, and they get +1 power, right? Just Pierce dice power. So this is actually 2 to 6. Am I understanding that right? 3 to 5? With a blue die at the end? And it inflicts paralysis next turn? That's not bad. What's some good 2 costers? So this is actually 3337? I know this is such an old card, it's probably not ideal though, so let's see what other Pierce-based ones we got. That's a large guard right there. 5 to 7 defense. 3 to 4 and recover HP, 1 to 7 and recover HP. Why does that look like Mountain of Smiling Bodies? I don't know what I'm looking at here. I'm assuming maybe the Carnival. 271737 2827 263527. I don't hate that. And we get a little bit of para. 3737, wow! Alright, Searing Sword. There's gotta be a really good 3-coster, right? 6 to 18! Damn! Daring Decision is good, but obviously not if you're... Only if you're running the Molar team discard. Shout out to OBS and or my internet dying. Which one is eject? Let's see. Reduce the power of target's current die by 1. Ooh! I like that. I think we need another 1-coster, though. Collision down in the 3 coasters. Collision. Which one's that one? What cost is that? I'm a streamer, we're legally blind. Collision? What's this? 4848, oh my god. Wow, and it gives you back light, wow. I guess we'll have one of the Trans-Pierce as a nuke. I'm gonna declare war on the Clankers. Something happened? I still see the 1 hour mark. Matt, either my internet or OBS is just dying tonight, so... I apologize, it's out of my control. Next time it happens, I could just cut the stream entirely, reboot OBS. We'll see if that, let's see if that's gonna help at all. I think maybe having another 0-coster would be nice. No, this is very light-heavy. Yeah, I think instead of 2 of these, I'm gonna rock another high-speed stabbing. Jonathan Pickman. Well, you need a key page first, huh? Is there a search for this? I just want ones that are... I guess it would be the maids, right? They don't come with speed, unfortunately. I can attribute that from elsewhere. We need the RAM prices to be restored. Somebody go tell the tech wizards to stop fucking with Gex's OBS. Yeah. Do you want the image, by the way? Sure. I did read you say that you posted that. I don't remember the context, but feel free. It might get flagged, but I should still see it on my side. And I guess in the process, I'm gonna declare war on. Let's sure. And data centers too. Let's get those in there. Just as bad. All right. Are they functionally the same? No. Jointing puncture. Pierce stagger damage 1. I'd rather have the damage. Although staggering is nice in this fight. I want them dead, and we can just slot in the Pamela page. Okay, so everyone's rocking one of the maids. Yeah. Nedzak and his maids, Pikmin included. Okay, basically all of the same thing. I'm gonna give one of them, like, a ton of... Actually, it's on DM? Okay. I'm gonna have to boot up a Discord. Actually, no, Discord's already open. Excuse me? What was the context of this? What did you just send to me? If you save Netsac's deck, you can just load it into everyone else's hand. Ah, you're right, you're right. That's something I haven't done in a while. Urge, explain yourself? Urge, explain yourself? We are building him, so I just felt like sharing it. Okay. Alright. Sure. I'm gonna delete that now. In that case, yeah, honestly, good idea, Alonso. We'll just do the same thing. Do save? I haven't. Goes to show I haven't saved a deck since the discard engine. We'll just go with Pierce. Where's the rename button? Well, I already have something named Pierce. We'll just go with... God, what's his name? Oscar Pierce. It sounds like that's his first and last name. Little known factoid right there. Here I was thinking it was gonna be Hime with Pregzak. There was what? Huh? Huh? Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Okay, anyway. Now that that's done, I can just very easily load all these combat pages in. I did favorite some art of this game last week. After stream, I googled the fight that we did, and I favorited some cute art of it. It made me feel a little less sad. I mean, I could share another PM mail and pray for... Yeah. I had a nickel for every time there was Mpreg Project Moon art, I would have 2 nickels. That's not a lot, but it's disturbing that it happened twice. Okay. Anyway, just double checking that all imported successfully, so we all have good pierce attacks. Yes. I am gonna just import or attribute the Pamela actually, just for that extra, that extra mile. But did I not select it? No, I did. Pamela. Do you wish to see the horror streamer? It's just an edit of some random ad. No, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. You have alerted the Pikmin to the existence of Hime X Netzach shipping. I don't even know who Hime is. Hey folks. Porkchop Marth here. How's it going, Pork? My internet is having issues tonight, Pork, so if the stream goes down, it'll be back up in like 30 seconds to a minute. I have lost twice already to the sweepers. Right now we're currently throwing together just a simple pierce setup. And if there's anything else in here, like Jack and Pierre are just great, right? Because the regen. Although I think Pierre, you have to get the kill. Am I remembering that right? I know there's an advanced category searcher thing, but it doesn't seem to work for me whenever I do it. Or I'm doing it wrong. Pierre. Recover 10% HP upon killing an enemy. I think I just want Jack. Emergency rations. I highly advise for doing this layer from right to left, actually. I don't want to continue that storyline right now. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Gex, do not witness the horrors of which I have bore witness to myself. I'm good, thank you. No, thank you, actually. Let's just see how this does. And then worst case scenario, I have the other team as well for just the Unga Bunga blunt damage. All right, one more time. Yeah, we don't talk about it. All right, I don't want to continue that path. It seems to all they all seem to be vaguely connected, right? Like the carnival was making the blood threads. Kurokumo was commissioning the carnival to make threads for their index finger whatever the hell, and then now well, actually I'm not sure where the sweepers come in. We're just kind of curious. I don't think I'm in the right thing. We'll give it one more try. Uh, 5800. Yeah, no, I'm good. Sure. The carnival made the threads from the sweepers. Ah, so it's it all goes wrong. Ayo. Ayo. Nobody told me. Ooh, that's not bad. Anyway. Oh, fuck, I didn't give them speed. Only Netzach has 2. I mean, I guess as we gain in light levels, they'll have speed, right? That's unfortunate. I mean, I guess we're not gonna go through our entire hand this time. Okay. That is 2 attacks on Alia here. Which ones? Yeah, they always seem to start with this shit, man. This one starts with trash disposal. Okay. Excuse me, Yomo? Although I think this one happens first. Well, we can eat one hit, I guess. What is the strategy here? Do we just kill one right off the bat? Like, maybe that'll even stagger him. I cannot... That's a lot of 6s, bro. What the hell? I'll do this. Wow, okay, yeah. They take so much Pierce Stagger. Damn! Not ashamed to say I put Silas Projection on one of my favorite agents from LobCorp as soon as I got her page. I'm pretty sure I immediately gave it to Diva, no? I mean, look, we're all in good company here, okay? Y'all seen my artwork. In fact, do I still have, You want to see what I drew with Matt on stream the other day? I am a man of culture. My drawings are on the left, Matt's are on the right. Full thing's on Twitter, by the way. And I think Matt posted it to Blue Sky, but I don't have a Blue Sky. I know there are probably some cool people on that site. I think most of them at large are probably not cool. Oh, he's got a little bit left over. If this hits good, maybe we can get a... unlikely. What do you have, Urge? Ah, you don't have any light is what you don't have, buddy. Well, let's see what I got. Top 10 phrases that would make a newer sleeper agent look at you funny. Excuse me? Olga Nutsack? Huh? I guess that would be confusing, yeah? Whatever, we'll just match their attacks. Hope that staggers. Okay, that's not matched. Oops. Olga projection on Nedzag. No. No. Urge, you will... I'm just gonna stab on somebody. Look at that guy. Unfortunate. Damn, dude, they're rolling so high. I was thinking about time we got an abnormality page. I'm not putting him in women's clothes, alright? Calm down, everybody. At the start of each scene, 300 pages gain Pebble effect. It's for a single ally. On a successful Pierce attack, reduce the max stagger resist to the target by 5%. When hit, recover 2 to 4 stagger res if the character isn't staggered. I'm gonna give this just for the utility of it. I feel like getting that now is the best time to get it. No one knows that because it's DMC1. Who's played DMC1? And then I get and then I get punished by having to do Love Town solo with only defense cards. No. Look, anyway. Laughing Powder is just straight up one of Nedzak's best Abno cards. Is that the one that I picked? It was, right? Because it had Porcubus, Pork Chopcubus. Didn't really work. For 6959. So it's actually going to be 4... 4-7. Alright. Be back. Wow, that effect is hideous. I was vaguely referencing a scene near the end of the game, but it's fine. Hey, we got 3 staggers that turn. Damn. Tech wizards have unleashed the nuclear zip bombs. No, I'm back. Should be good. Refresh. OBS is delayed, I think. The tech issues, unfortunately, are just... Is it back? I think it's back. I checked. It's actually the internet thing. Shout out Spectrum. Okay. Let's just try to get this one fight done. Okay, 6959. Collision could probably beat that. Do I redirect this? Sure. Get a free hit on one of these guys over here. Let's build back some of the light and hope we draw a 3-coster. That staggers. Damn! Attaboy, Urge. That doesn't kill, surprisingly. On a successful pierce attack, reduce the max stagger res. Mark cards with pebbles. On a successful pierce attack, inflict 1 thrill to the target. Against targets with 3 thrill, deal 2 to 7 bonus damage and stagger damage. Then remove all stacks of thrill. By the way, if you can hear me, I double checked. It's actually my internet going down. So, shout out to my ISP. Nedzak has a lot of health right now. They're all basically equal, but he has the best key page effects, so I'll go ahead and give that to Nutsack. Nutsack. Why are they ganging up on John? What did he do to you? Out of cards. Sure. Tentacles is blatantly the best of these. Thrill is just pale hands, but weirder. That's a weird way of... I get what you mean. I get what you mean. So that has to mark the target individually, right? Like, who did Nedzak hit there? Dude, I hate these guys so much. Yeah, this guy over here. Well, then we may as well finish him off. I wish they didn't have a max speed of 6. It's already bad enough, no? No cards, no way to redirect. Nedzak's gonna get dogpiled here. Do you support Porcubus's SFX from LobCorp? Yeah, I was hearing that too, yeah. I think the worst part is the on-screen effect. It's really jarring, taking up the whole screen. You have a 5, you can't really... You can maybe redirect this one over here. No, with a card in hand. Looks like I'm gonna need a grind for next time. Damn. He's got a blue dice left over for the next attack headed to him. Took a bit of damage. On a one-sided attack, inflict one feeble and disarm at a 50% chance. Likelihood increases by 10% for each successful attack. Dice power +1. On death, all characters take 50% of this target's HP as damage. For 3 scenes, all allies recover 10% of their max HP. I think I'm gonna take that. The pleasure flower will be giggling in your ear a lot, so be ready for that when playing on Weed Femboy's floor. Damn, dude. I don't think he'd be appreciated being called that. Supers are, as PM community is in other fandoms, little known fact, this was thought over trust. They're what? I'm overwhelmed. There's the leftover feelings from last week, there's the internet issues, and there's the difficulty spike. Oh, brother. I'm tempted to just give someone Teardrop. Alia's got a lot of health still. Dice power +1. Netzak's taking some damage. Have you ever had a dream that you type message? I couldn't understand it either. Thank you. Thank you. Thought maybe I was having a stroke or something. God, these guys suck. Can't redirect anything. Netzak's just taking a ton of hits here. Yeah, Netzak's just taking a ton of hits. I wish everyone else would gain another die. It was my fault for not slotting in speed when I had the chance. Finally, another kill. That does kill the rest of them. Eek. Eek. Good God, man. You got some cards in hand now, at least. And can redirect a lot of things. Although, with what HP he has, I don't think I want him to redirect anything. If it weren't for Jack's passive, Netzak would have exactly died, really. The Supers are a representative of the Project Moon community, and we are clinically insane because of fate, and that Kim Ji-hoon can manipulate the future and shit, and I think I had too much salsa. Put something in the water. Are we all okay? Is my internet okay? I do think about that sometimes. Like, what if like the big one hits somewhere, like, you know, like a nuke or something, EMP, whatever the fuck, and then the internet's just down, and I and many other people think, oh, it's just internet issues. How would the news get to me that no, it's not just internet issues? A World War III time. Kafka fucking the water supply again. Kafka is not the Final Fantasy guy, right? I think that's Kefka. I guess just match whatever attacks are headed at your way. If we're lucky, this staggers. Damn! Attaboy Urge. Left him at 1 health. Okay, some staggers are real good there. Man, Zach, you're really disappointing me. Okay, counter what's being sent your way. Hello? Hello? Can I hide that? Is that getting in the way? I guess it was. No other cards in hand, sadly. I can redirect this. And we still have some attacks on Urge. Urge, please kill this man over here. Unclick the enemy. Jink like that will become more common as enemies have more dice. Okay. I wonder how the end game is going to look like. Like, exactly how much dice are they going to end up having? That's gnarly. I hate that they get extra attacks, bro. It's so annoying. This dude's still low. This dude has the res up. This guy's gonna put his res on. God. Let's eject. 3-5-3-5. And it lowers the enemy's die. Yeah, I think I've met my match for the time being. It is my fault for not grinding, but I just didn't. I didn't even want. I didn't even want to stream the game tonight. I haven't wanted to for the whole last week, but I thought maybe we could get by with the Unga Bunga mentality. Seeming like that is not the case. Nice. Not nice. He rezzed. Urge! Why are they bullying you? Let's see. Incomprehensible. On a one-sided attack, inflict one feeble at a 50% chance. Are we gonna be alive for the next 3 turns? Probably. And honestly, we need the health, so I'll take it. Ayo? Does it continue the Lovetown storyline? Because I know it's like the W Corp thing going on. Truthfully, I really, really do not want to touch that node on the map. No cards in hand. I know this feeling entirely because I play Xeon on Gundam card game. I go over most weekends to hang out with my brothers and play the Gundam card game, but my deck's all about getting a bunch of units out there, and then if I don't win, I have no hand. Actually, we could redirect that so it's an unopposed attack. You don't want to bench Tommy and Mary? I do, but I don't feel up for that tonight, alright? Oh my god, dude, I hate these guys. What do you mean if they roll good, they get infinite attacks? It's not infinite, but it's up to like 6 extra attacks. That shit's crazy. He didn't die, of course. Why would he die? At least staggered him, I think. If we end up far enough into the reception to where you could carry on with a different floor, will you choose the hot pill or the Unga Bunga yes hot pill? Can I edit decks before the reception? Because if so, maybe we can try out Hod. If not, we'll go Unga Bunga. Okay, we're finally done with the first fucking fight. Stab him in the gut. Also, it's really fucking groovy all of a sudden. Not mid-reception, damn. Alright, even if they get their reses off, this is enough. We have enough attacks loaded up that they should just die. And a boy Urge. If we have enough health, I'm just gonna go in with Netzak again. We don't have a lot of health, bro. That's Netzak 3, okay. I guess previously we didn't hear that because there was... We couldn't get a high enough emotion level. Something like that. Is it just the exact same fight again? It's just the exact same fight again. But we start with tons of light and abnormality pages. I'm just going in. Okay. Do you know if I get the heal? Ooh, hang on. It's only for 3 turns, right? Is it 3 turns at the start of combat now? Or is this just a turn that was left over from the previous fight? I don't understand how that key page works. Okay, they each only have 1 die, meaning we should just be able to stab them, man. Shish kebab them, man. I have an entire family of sweepers on 1 kebab. 3 turns total, okay. Five fucking sweepers indeed. Okay. I've just been kind of blindly putting attacks out, but I shouldn't. We'll go with things that we can't redirect first and foremost. That's going against Justella. I can beat that outright. Easily. Oh, whoops, it's not highlighting Justella. We'll do that with Collision. Oh no, Collision restores light, so maybe I'm better. It'll cost the 3 light and then give me back 2 light, right? So I guess I am fine to initiate with that. I have no 5s, so I cannot redirect 5s or 4s, and that's like all of them, of course. Stab him in the fucking stomach, Alia. If it refreshed per act, it would say so. Damn. I wish it did. I guess it would be pretty busted then, huh? So all the health I have right now, I need to savor it. We gotta make the most of this. I can redirect that 3 over there. Easily. I cannot redirect this 5, though. What's the scarier page? I don't think it really matters, actually. No, it actually totally does. It totally does. At most, she'll take 3 to 8 damage here. Over here, if he rolls crazy good, then that's a ton of extra hits with that last die at the end there. Trash Disposal's crazy. Do you have a better card? Maybe do we have something with an evade? Could I outright? No, the blue dice get rid of my evade. Yeah, that's the best I got then. Okay, with everything we have left over, just start burning them down. Urge just gets free reign. Free pickings. Okay, that's just 1 hit. Okay, he got 2 hits with his final die. Annoying, but could have been worse. Nice. 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 He got 3 hits out of that card, dude. It's insane. Beat his ass, Nedzak. Thank you. Urge, seal the deal. Caleb. Ooh, hang on. He's going for it, my boy! And another stagger. You love to see it. Okay. So there's less to deal with this turn. They're all... Okay, 2 of them are doing trash disposal. What can I do about this? The blue die will get eaten up, so I can't retain my guard. But if we overpower him and stagger him... If they're fatal to pierce, that means they take double, right? So I would need to roll, like... that's a lot of math, actually. It's just, that's the best play I got there for her. Or I could redirect and just fucking stab him in the gut. Does anyone have trans pierce? Yeah? Stagger him, Nedzak. Feeling especially violent today. Okay, we're running out of cards here, so I hope these end up killing. Who is that after? Redirect this over here. No, that's not a good die to clash with. This becomes unopposed though, so maybe that's better. What happens first? The unopposed attack? They're both 5s. Maybe we'll do that the other way around. Surprisingly so. I mean, I guess this is what they would have intended you to grind up these Pierce pages. Attaboy, Urge! Not bad, Aelia. Almost a stagger. Stagger. And some good numbers. BAM! God, those noises are awful. The left dice would go first in that situation? Okay. I guess whichever would be... Hey, that's 3 staggers. Okay. This is good. 3 to 8. We'll do that last, then. Everyone else just deal damage. Just kill them. Just kill them. If they want to come back from the dead, well then just kill them again. Just kill them again. Bam! It is surprisingly difficult. It's bad enough that they res, but they heal when one of their teammates dies as well, right? That's one of their thingies. When another character dies, recover 20% HP. I'm gonna kill you, and then kill you again. Is that actually an Eggman quote? I don't remember that in any of my Sonic games. Oh. No, Aelia doesn't have light! I should have filled your Dark Soul with light! No! I mean, that should win. She doesn't have light. Oh, it's from the Snap Cube. Okay. Alright, I still haven't seen that. I've only seen the clips. It's a gnarly attack. Well, it looks gnarly, but it might not actually be. What if you just killed him? Wait, when this hits one more time, it's gonna be another like a big burst of damage, right? I think that's the play there, then. Yeah. I have nothing there. I have nothing there. I have nothing there. I have this here. I have nothing else. I have nothing there. Please, have mercy. Ah! I really want... Wait, he didn't get the thing! Were none of those successful pierce attacks? The SA2 fandoms are gold. Who posted my nudes on Twitter.com? All I know is like pissing on the moon. Oh god. Prismia quotes that shit all the time as well. Let's see. Oh, they have to be unopposed? Is that it? Unopposed attacks mark with Thrill, or is Thrill just whenever you do a successful pierce attack? What is that weird question mark thing? Are those enemy abnormality pages? Omega, count every sand on this beach. I think I've heard that one as well. Although, if that's Omega, that would be, I'll click Nenzak to see the card. Ah, you're right. This one. On the successful pierce attack, I guess they deflected. I guess we lost the clashes there that turn. Okay. You can get rid of this now. Thank you. Yeah. How do I remove this? Help me. Okay, I'm good. 3 to 8. I mean, it could be worse. I think we can just beat that out, right? That's a lot of attacks going to Nedzak, though, so what if we did this instead? Redirected that over here. Urge is gonna take some damage. God, I hate these guys. God, I hate these guys. And I'm not drawing cards I need. Like, I will take this, but I just don't have the... I don't have the light, man. Use an emotion level. Okay, nothing's unopposed anymore. At the minimum. It's insane that they just get free attacks at the end of that. Enemies do get emotion level cards, yes. This one's almost staggered. Oh, two 6s. I can't redirect those. I can't redirect anything, actually. Stab that guy in the stomach. Of course, everyone loves Nedzak. Nobody has light! Good hit. Good hit. Not good hits. Come on, you couldn't evade that one for me, Nedzak. Stagger's good and a kill. Okay. Almost a kill there. Oh, dude, we're hurt so bad. I was hoping I could sustain a bit of health for the next fight, but that shit ain't happening. I drew a zero coster. Bam! He didn't die, that sucks. He is staggered at least, and there's only one left. Nice. Okay, so in my heart of hearts, I want to do the last fight with Keter, but no! Ah, nobody has light! What do you want me to do? Oh my god, we actually drew dead. Could we potentially stagger this guy? She can't fight back. And Nedzak can at most do that. Is that a 3? I can redirect that? No, it was a 5, not a 3. Alright. Stagger. I forgot what the enemy emotion level pages do because the Phantom Gardener does not concern themselves with the enemy emotion level page thinks. Librarians? Angela, feed us light. We are starving. Do you think she has to eat now? I'm sure that was something she didn't have to concern herself with before. Alright, this should win. Emphasis on should. Urge, please, just kill them. Okay, alright. Christ almighty. Urge for the finish. Oh, Lord. Okay, the actual fight. Valerie, Lila, and Anton. Mind Hauler. Recover 2 stagger resist on a successful attack. Liquid Flash. Defense dice power gain +1. Corpse Cleanup. When another character dies, recover 20 max HP. Unique cards, or at least they didn't have these before. Sweep in the back streets. 4 to 7, 2 to 6, 3 to 7. Recover HP and inflict paralysis. If the SA2 fan dubs are to your interest, there's also a Sonic 06 fan dub and an Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary fan dub. I think there was also a fan dub of the game that Jet the Hawk is from. I couldn't tell you which game that is either. Or health and stagger regen. For the family. Combat start, give 2 protection to 2 allies. 4 to 7, inflict 2 bleed next scene. 3-7 evade, 3-7... 3-7 blunt. Weak to pierce, weak to pierce. All weak to pierce. Well, I can't change the key pages around, but this team has full HP. 42 stagger res, 41 stagger res, 39 stagger res. No unique cards on Valerie. Basically the same unit again. And they recover stagger res. Keter, we would just be out of cards before anything. Like, 2 extra hits on me every turn is gnarly. All the named sweepers passives? Mind Hauler. Oh, Health Hauler. Recover 2 HP on a successful attack. I thought they were all stagger res. Okay, maybe we kill Lila first. Not only is he buffing up other units, but, I mean, he heals on hit. I like the cool blade arm thing, by the way. Not gonna lie, he looks a little more, hang on. This might be lost on you Zoomers. It's taking a while to load here. In his portrait art in the cutscene, he looked a lot cooler. He looks a little, doesn't he look a little hunchbacked here? Oops, wrong button. I don't know. He's lost some aura in the chibification of things. Don't LMAO in all caps. Sonic Raiders fan dub, and there's also a Shadow the Hedgehog and the Edgehog fan dub as well. I would not want to see the 06 one because I have an idea for a stream. I'm gonna pick up some brewskis, and we're gonna play Sonic 06, the hunch sweeper of the back streets, the hunch sweeper of Notre Dame. Okay. Honest opinion, do we Keter and just hope for burn them down, burn them down, burn them down before we get overwhelmed? Or do I try and possibly fail again with the blunt damage on Yesad's floor? In my heart of hearts, if I was not streaming this, I would absolutely run in there with Keter. But we'll take this out. Soften them with NetSack, then bring in Yesad. Wait. Huh? You mean I won't fail? I won't fail if we lose the next fight? We do not Keter in general. Where is your sense of whimsy? Where is your sense of wonderment and betting it all? Fuck it, we ball! I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Summon Crab and let the crabs do stuff. Floors available too. That's what that means? Okay. Alright. I need us to draw good right off the bat. I need to get the most out of every single unit here. Let's do it. Floors only stop being usable once everyone dies. Nice! I thought it was one and done. So I thought I was giving up hope here. My sense of whimsy lies with Sio Projection Hod. I'll just draw all the librarians with massive tits. Alright. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, they all start with only one die, which is phenomenal, actually. But what's everyone doing? They're getting their persistence shit up. Are all of them getting persistence up? No. Big guy is not getting persistence. Should I just kill him? You know, just kill 84 health, though. I don't think just Stella is making it out of here alive. Oh, and I don't see the things. Oops. We should make sure that things are clashed. Oh my god, that's a lot of attacks going to Justella. And I can redirect all but one, actually. 3 to 8. I could probably beat that. All of the female librarians. I stand corrected. I may want to do another art stream this week, by the way. I've been having a lot of fun drawing again. Joke's on you. Once I get better at drawing, I was already gonna draw Gebra with Sire Projection. A man of culture, I see. I don't know what anime that's from. Okay, I gotta lock in, fellas. Pardon me for a moment. I'm gonna stop being silly. There is 2 more attacks headed to Justella. And if I can get Justella to live this fight, well then, this turn at least. That's an extra set of attacks. Why would you downgrade Gebra, though? What do you mean? Gebra with the kimono sounds kind of nice. I'd forgotten. In FF11, you can level down if you're killed enough times. Wow! I don't hate that as a mechanic, Jenko. That's fascinating. I'm used to MMOs, you die and you lose a bunch of EXP, which can be really gnarly on some of those older ones. Anyway, now's not the time to yap about Korean MMOs, Zex. Lock the fuck in. Okay, who is after Justella right now? This homeboy back here, but I think she's clashing with him. This guy is doing a 3-8. I can redirect that with Urge. We will redirect that. With a just 3-8, we could probably beat that with an Eject. The other one attacking Justella is another 3-8. I can easily redirect that. We'll just redirect it with the simple high-speed stabbing, and then everything else I want to pump into killing this asshole over here. There is a 3-8 attacking Aelia, but she has the most health out of about everybody, so I'm thinking... Oh, she has the light for it. Dude, I'm seeing red. I'm just going for the kill. I'm gonna hope that that locks in a kill on that guy, and we'll start weakening someone else. Who else is not setting up their res? They're all setting up their res. I guess we'll just start softening them up. In fact, I could even redirect that one just to not have Aelia get hit. And then an extra hit in just to be on the safe side. And Sayo projection on Yomu, also already a plan. Nice. Not good Urge, not good Urge. It's a bad start to things. Nice. Oh, fuck. Thank you for living, Justella. Oh, Justella! Wait, there was 2 hits on her? I must have redirected something at the end there on accident. Damn. Mission failed. Big guy's staggered. We're getting some good damage on him. I'm down a unit, though. They're down a unit this turn as well, for what it's worth. And I want him dead and buried. Right under the books. Use him as fertilizer for these saplings over here. Okay, trash compactor. God. They're a one-trick pony, these fuckers. I do not have a good card to clash with trash compacting. I want this to kill. We have a lot of attacks headed to Netzach. This seems to work nicely. This should be fine, and he's out of cards. Urge, you can redirect that over here. And then I am gonna stab someone in the fucking gut. Which one of you? So that's Sweeper, that's Anton, and this is Valerie. What are your, hang on, get your cards out of the way. We might be able to stagger her this turn. Bury him under the library, exactly. They call me Gunra, excuse me. Yoshikagun Kira. I don't know who you're referencing now. Minus the hand fetish. I don't pay attention to my chat for 1 minute. Okay. Nice. Attaboy. Could've been better, that's fine, Elia. Oh! Okay. Come on, damage. I need a little more than that. No, that's all I could do turn 1. He's got 19 health. Please don't be... Fuck! I wanted to kill him before that shit popped off. He's gonna have persistence on now. I don't know what character you're talking about anymore, Yomu, and I'm very confused. Only one card on Nedzak. I think we sacrifice Nedzak to the corn right here. Urge. Do you think you could kill him before his card activates? I think his card's just gonna activate regardless, though. You do have a 0-coster. You can't redirect anything else, so maybe just weaken this one. Nedzak. Go down in a blaze of glory. Go out in a blaze of glory. Jesus. Can't redirect that. Oh, Yoshikage Kira from JoJo Part 4. Gotcha. Sorry, you guys know my experience with JoJo's. None. How to grow Aelia. Come on, Urge. Not good, but okay. Good evade. Why did his evade get used? I thought if you successfully dodge, you don't you get to retain the die. Maybe I'm remembering the mechanics wrong here. 2 staggers this turn is really nice. It's kind of an even playing field if you don't think about it too hard. What are we doing here? Can't redirect anything on you. Collision is a great card to get here. You just fucking stab him in the gut. I think I do. No other cards. Damn. That's another unopposed attack on Aelia, but she should be fine. Urge, what the hell, bro? Those are good numbers. He's pretty low. Oh. Okay. No extra dies there. More Death Note Kira minus the killings and more drawing Toho characters of Sayo's outfit. Look, Sayo's outfit's pretty good, but there's better things out there. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck, they're all online. They're all online. Are you refreshing? No, dude. They're ready to refresh their shit as soon as it falls off. That's it. We gotta just Blaze of Glory it. I wanna lock in a kill here. Can't redirect that. That is a great card to get, Urge. I think Urge even lives this turn. No kill? Fuck, he rezzed! Nedzak lived to get another turn. What is that shit, bro? He got the... I think that was a full... He fully got every extra hit he could off of that trash compactor card. We at least finished off Lila. He's knocked out. He will not be able to refresh his res this turn. This guy doesn't have a res. This guy has a res. I just gotta match attacks here, I think. I think I can ignore that one. And just hope this kills. Transpierce. Kill what you can to soften them for yes side, yeah. We're out of cards now. I'm gonna hope he doesn't not high roll, but I hope he doesn't get the free extra hits in on the last hit of trash disposal. There's another kill. Urge, my boy! At least he's alive. Okay, I think this guy's res pop, but I mean, you still get extra turns on the res, right? But it's at a lesser chance. This is it, man. This is the final turn. I'm Kai Toshiki from Vanguard Season 1, but I say final turn when the enemy's gonna kill me, not when I'm cockily announcing that I'm gonna win that turn. Oh, okay. If you stagger with this, it would be legendary, but I think you still die if this is trash disposal. It's Night in the Back Streets. I think you still die anyway. Even if this low rolls. Yeah, no, I think you're guaranteed dead. Unless I can redirect that. Can't stop that. I can redirect this over here. But then Urge just dies to the first hit. No, really? No, Netzak goes out not with a bang but a whimper. Brutal. Urge! No! Atta girl Ilya. That's a stun. That's at least another turn. That guy has 2 die. I don't like that at all. But this takes priority, and that's all I have. Chingao. You couldn't at least draw a Transpierce? Yes, sir. Not yet, so Netzak. I can redirect one of them, but doesn't make a difference. Wait. Some of these are close to staggering. Redirect that. This, no, I can't redirect it though. Hang on. Okay, rethink this. This one is the same speed, and if we win the first hit, if we stagger, then that's one less attack to worry about. 3, 8, 2, 3. Yeah, no. It's over. But we do have more attacks to throw in after that. Aelia! Oh, wait, oh! Oh, Aelia had the... I didn't realize Aelia had the thing, so Netzak doesn't even get a turn. He just dies. I knew I fucking hated you, Galaxy Kid. I hated you back in LobCorp. You little shit. Okay, well, we just gotta match him with numbers. Their Drain Tank is dead. They're half dead, minus Valerie. This is my best bet. Although, truthfully, in my soul, I want a Keter. At least we match their speeds just by innately having speed slotted into our key pages. Are you all starting with your self-reses? Of course you are, you fuckers. You fuckers. The only problem is we start with no light. Okay, where is everything going? That's going there, that's going there. That's going there. Both of those are going to Yukari. Bro wants to go Keter outside of Kennard. Bro! Just think of the damage. I think y'all are the crazy ones, alright? You don't love the idea of pulsation, or what's the one where you die in 3 turns but you go out not with a bang, but you go out like a fucking a sun-going supernova. What's that shit called where they blow up? Maybe it is supernova. A blaze of glory. Okay, let me focus up again. No one's attacking Schnee, and we did draw a bunch of zero-costers, so we can at least get some hits in for free. What is the scariest attack that I would want to counter with? It's this guy right here. He's doing trash disposal already. So I think I will redirect it with scratch that. I did not draw bullseye, unfortunately. Yes, I got Unga Bunga big blunt damage, but no. Like, your heart has to be on fire, Yomu. This is just like, yeah, we got the numbers, but where's the fun? Okay. Feeble is offensive die, lose powers. That'll be really nice next turn. And of course, we got one of these as well. This one's pretty weak right now. A 3 to 8 I will ignore. And we'll start getting some damage in. Spread out some of the stagger damage with this. Anything worth redirecting here? I can't really redirect anything except for this. And no more light. I remember asking Fork when Peter gets his next big Amno fight. I think he said it was going to be one of the books in the next layer of this threat tier. Okay, cool. So then we get an extra unit, and I can feel justified in bringing Peter in, even though y'all are going to make fun of me, probably. Okay. Good. Oh my god, Yukari! Yukari! Oh my lord, I need to draw Yukari again. Bam! Okay, he didn't get any free hits. You love to see it. An actual kill. Thank you, Fantel. Nice. Not nice. Okay, they have their reses up. They have their reses up. All three of them do. This one's almost staggered. This one's almost staggered. In fact, I'm almost positive a good shot to the dome. Wait, no. That's... He's both doing Night in the back streets. Full stop, Yukari. Full stop to your life. Hell yeah. 2-6, 2-6, 3-8. I can't redirect that. Nobody did a 5? Okay. Cave his fucking head in, Yesod. Stacking up fire on maybe this guy over here would be good. Never mind. Well, this does do a little bit of burn. I know Red Notes isn't strong. Oh, I can't redirect it. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's gonna give some other people strength. Giver killed 3 claws, multiple abnormalities, and wounded an arbiter, so that's low-lying beat on the aura department for now. Okay. Actually, I wonder what all of the other abnormality pages are gonna be like. Could be interesting. When you get to the 4th Keter Librarian, then I shall stop slandering your goat for now. Okay. Good. Take the shot, baby girl. Bam! Not a kill, but burned a stack of the res. That's fine. Rhythm. Upon a successful blunt attack, inflict 1 bind and paralysis. Next scene, that is good. But we'll go rhythm. We'll go rhythm. Yes, Odd. Oh! 2 of them are staggered. Oh, bro, hell yeah. I think I somehow, by the skin of my teeth, won this time. We're not cavemen, SpongeBob. We have technology. Smashes enemy with a computer. I don't remember that one. Sounds about right for old Spang, though. I unga, therefore I bunga. Truly a philosopher's thought process. Can I redirect these? No, he rolled 2 5s. We'll just have Yukari match him. Crack of Dawn. This one has the most health, so sure. And then I want to get attacks in. I just want to get attacks in. Nice! Ah, damn. I was hoping she'd just keep evading over and over and over again. It's another kill. That's another kill. Alright, we're done here, boys. Also, I was half asleep for most of the fight. Don't think anyone can blame me. Yeah, no problem. Internet difficulties, questionable decisions, not grinding, etc., etc. Excuse me? Why don't you go to Bro's Cave and see you went mammoth hunting without you? Uh-huh. Yukari's down to her last gunshot. Maybe she'll get the stun, the stagger here. We will be getting a brawl proc here. Very cool. Alright. No, I was hoping for the stagger there. There we go. Love the lightsaber noises. Very cool. Bam! 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 Oh, no res. Feels good, man. Ah, thank you, thank you. Hard fought. Good lord, that's a lot of books. Please tell me that that is the visual attribution and that you did not bring Pete the Rat to fight Sweepers. It's a visual attribution. Were those fox ears just now? What the fuck was that?
즐긴 것 하나는 알아줘야 한다니까.
어떤 거래길래 저렇게 필사적일까?
좁아지는 청소부의 입지를 해결하기 위해 거래를 하려 했다는 건 알겠어.
더 알아낼 수 있을까?
그건 나도 모르겠네. 초대장이 이끄는 대로 가다 보면 알 수도.
Would have been way funnier if it was the latter. Those were dog ears, huh?
뭔가 냄새가 나서.
청소부들의 냄새 하나는 지독하지. 특히 그 꾸리꾸리한 붕대로 밥 한 그릇 정도는 뚝딱.
Roland.
미쳤어?
농담도 못하겠네. 뭐 관장님이 이렇게까지 강하게 말씀하신 적은 없으니 신경 써서 나쁠 건 없겠지.
Okay, I don't think I have it in me to go any further. We could take a peek at the next fight if you guys want to, or we could save it for next time. I will grind for next time. And I have a hell of a lot of books to burn. I'm half asleep. I almost said they were god ears. Oh shit. I like to keep at least 2 of each book. burn 20 books at a time. At least check the dog ears? Yes, I will do that. Okay. We can get this. Wait, so I can have persistent? Huh. Fascinating. It's not a bad card, all things considered, either. It's a Sweeper's exclusive page for that. And I got some key pages. I'd rather have Lila's page, yeah, with Help Hunter. That page is locked to the Sweeper key. Wait, both of them are? It doesn't say that for this one, but it does say that for trash disposal. Alright, lots to think about for next time. Persistence is the kind of effect that's only good for enemies because it's so random and unreliable. It's 80% on the first res though, no pork? The hauler passives are game-breaking, really. Because on a successful hit, you get your stuff back? The heal one for sure sounds good. Okay. I want to see something. Hang on. How does this look? No. Nope. Yeah, I was right. He looks way cooler in his portrait. Unfortunate. Let's see. It's also more impactful for enemies because if you're playing well, they die more often than you. Fair enough. Now I shall become fully asleep so that I may not accidentally call a dog a god. Let's look at the dog ears. You're right. Let's look at the dog ears. Roland of Notre Dame. Okay. Cancel that out. Who was that? I know it was somebody on this floor. We'll just take a look at all of their info. Is it Fantel? It was Fantel. Stray Dog. 2% chance to boost blunt dice power by 1. Obtain condition. Remove 5 dice in total using combat pages from the Stray Dogs. Remove 5 dice in total? Is that just use Brawl a bunch of times in a fight? Not even all that far-fetched since Roland is French. I didn't know that. I figured everyone was Korean, but who knows? Also, hang on. I thought that was gonna look good. That's not bad. And it works for the floor they're on, sure. I like that. In fact, I might want to make Rory if I can facilitate it so that she gets the dog ears. In her case, would be fox ears, but anyway. And yes, it's for using Brawl. Nice. Alright. I thought about checking out the next fight. We're 2.5 hours in. Who knows when the tech issues are going to come back, so... How about we leave this for next Tuesday? Again, I will grind before next time. I don't know what I should grind, but I will grind for next time. Probably the sweeper fights, and probably... Wait, there's a limit to the key pages, right? Hang on. So... Even these little green sweepers... Oh, they don't have the hauler. Yeah, they don't have the hauler one. Okay. I should at least get the other key pages here. Marceau is quite clearly French. Name-wise, yeah. Read the sweepers. You can have 4 of a green or blue, 3 of a purple, and 1 of a gold. Okay. Okay. Sure. When's the last time we hit up the credenza? A sweeper's page. If the night in the back streets were to be gone, the back streets will fall into even worse chaos than before. In other words, the night in the back streets is the rain that keeps this place in check. Because the night exists, people here show the least amount of human decency. Here's an example. You come home at the end of a hellish day, dragging your weary body to the sofa. You hope to get a small break laying on the couch and watching cheap entertainment shows. But guess what happens? Some crazy jerk upstairs turns up their speakerphone's volume to the max and makes obnoxious sounds that make your ceiling shake. Too bad, there goes your peaceful respite. You can't stand the noise that's getting to your head, so you decide to ask your neighbor to please be considerate and lower the volume. You want to talk this over without a fight, so you battle the furious urge a million times before you go upstairs. But then our unfriendly neighbor gives you a baffling reply when you confront them. I need some free time for myself too. I have gripes with my neighbors that I just live with, so you should do the same. I make a big fuss about the noise when it isn't even too loud, blah blah blah. Talking out of their ass. What can you do though? Barely keeping your boiling anger inside, you go back down to your house, covering your ears with a pillow and yelling curse words as you try to sleep. Even if you told your landlord about it, they'd shrug off your complaint and smile like a saint, so there's no use speaking up about it. That's when the Night of the Backstreets comes into play. First off, you block the entrance to that shithead's house before they return. Anything works. You could weld the door, use wooden planks, padlock the door, whatever. Ensure that they can't enter their own house by any means, and go back to your home. Sometime later, they'll come back to find that the door to their house has been sealed shut. They'll struggle with the door before giving up, and they'll make a serious face as though they're trying to think of who could have done this ridiculous prank to them. Once they realize that it couldn't possibly have been anyone else's doing but yours, it'll be too late, because you'll be behind them, bashing their head in with a brick or some heavy object. Killing them right now would obviously break the rules, so you drag them to your house to enjoy a quiet rest. When the clock hits 3 a.m., you drag the little shit outside and throw it in the middle of the relatively large street. You return to your home before it's too late and watch the scene from the window. The time is 3:13 a.m. The sweepers crawl out of the dark and sweep the streets clean, collecting all the trash, including that noise pollutant. Holy shit, that's crazy. So the sweepers are just a constant? Like, no matter where you are in the back streets? I'm assuming this apartment complex is in the back streets, I guess. At night, they're gonna be there, so don't be out at night. Every night, wow. Neighbors being loud and annoying? Just kill them and dump the bodies outside. City dweller advice, wow. The back streets are our main stage of activity at night. When night falls, our world unfolds. At regular intervals, we start marching from the perimeter of a nest and sweep everything as we move forward. Even if someone stands in our way and attacks us, even if a powerful fixer kills the sweeper next to us who is our family, we pay no heed and continue forward. Like a wave of water, we sweep everything in our way, except for those who are strong enough to resist it. From an edge of a nest to the opposite end, we march without break for 80 minutes until the night in the back streets ends. They're only out for an hour and a half? Not even an hour and a half. Every night. Our body is composed of liquid. Liquid is the substance that fuels our body. While humans maintain their form with the shell they call flesh and skin, we maintain our form with the suit we wear. If this liquid runs out, we will stop dead in place. Therefore, the liquid must always be filled, which is the reason we dine. This liquid is what constitutes and moves our body, but we also use the liquid to sweep the streets and dine. The method is simple. When we embed a hook connected to the fuel tank on our back into a human, they melt like a liquid. Then we consume that liquid to refuel. Without this shell, we would deform and spill on the ground like them. The liquid is patented, and with the approval of the head, you must change your body to become like us if you wish to join our family. Do not worry about the side effects. Mother will give you all the assistance you need. We all could safely become a family thanks to her. That is correct. We are conscious of the attention of people during the daytime. We practice caution. It would be a public nuisance to show up in broad daylight and cause a ruckus, and we have a set of rules that we abide to. Of course, if the head demands our service, we must assemble, day or night. Oh, and I believe there is a small misunderstanding between us. It is not the will of us sweepers that the night in the back streets has become a time when no deed is forbidden. Does it appear to you that every denizen of the back streets disapproves of the rules? Anyone is allowed to commit terrible acts at night, and there is nowhere to complain if you are victimized. While this means terrible things can happen to you at night, it also means that you are free to be the perpetrator of such a deed yourself. In fact, we do not see much benefit from the freedom of the nighttime, other than being allowed to dine all we want. Sweepers are head approved. So the mother must know the head, or something. Alright, I was interested in the sweepers from Indigo Noon back in LobCorp. I lost interest with their cutscene. I'm back on board, baby. Fascinating. I hope we get to see this mother, and I hope she looks cool. Because I won't lie, I'm not feeling these. This one, if he wasn't Hunchback of Notre Dame maxing, would be cool in my book. Food for thought, man. So it's just a constant no matter what wing you're in, no matter... I guess you're not in a wing if you're... or whatever the term is, you know what I mean. If you're in the back streets. I can't read a map. Why is that, Jenko? So no matter where you are in the city, or if it counts as the back streets, the sweepers are there. Although, according to these three, Layla, Valerie, and Anton, they're losing territory. Or something along those lines. Fascinating. Alright, I will grind for next time. The Hunchbacks of Notre Dame. And with that, we will call it a night. Thank you for watching. We, just by the skin of our teeth, willpower alone, we won that fight. I'll be doing this again next week. Before then, I will try my best to grind up. So the next time we play this won't be as suffering. Hopefully. Good night. See you tomorrow. Maybe, I will come back later with some more Risk of Rain. Maybe. See you then if so. If not, see you tomorrow.